A little bit underdressed, more countryside.
Yeah, you are.
It's raining.
Oggi facciamo.
Facciamo.
I don't know. Pasta. Pasta al patata?
No. Pasta al patata.
Is that what I just said?
Pasta e patate.
Pasta e patate.
No, pasta e patate. Oggi facciamo la pasta e patate.
Potato pasta.
Very humble dish.
We're doubling down on the carbs. For the winter.
Very humble dish, and it's great. It's perfect for rainy days like this.
It's just cozy weather.
Cozy, and you want to be together or alone. Okay. If you want to isolate yourself.
You can do this by yourself.
It's always a good thing, you know. At the beginning of the year, you might need it, but no. Joking aside, it's a fantastic dish, and it's something that I grew up eating. This was my mother's recipe. I adjusted slightly through the years. Very satisfying, fantastic dish. I love it as a one meal, especially if you've been having like a long day. It's a rainy day, you want to hang out on the couch, under a blanket, with a fire, a dog, and yeah. What is the issue that you have with it? Like, I would like to understand that.
No, it's cute how you just did a whole merchandising.
No, but it's not myself. I'm giving a purpose. I'm giving you you know, you're not making pasta e patate in August. You are making this is a fantastic cheese. You are making pasta. Why you cut it a bit there?
I mean, how are you supposed to get it?
You are making pasta e patate during the colder month. So, I don't know how to say a lot of
It's a bay leaf.
English, but this is Sicilian.
It's a bay leaf. We have them here.
Bay leaf, and this is something that the smell and it reminds me a lot when I was a kid. Today I found this organic package. I'm gonna hang it somewhere. It's a smell that reminds me of my mom, and yeah, and it's great to have a little touch on our recipe.
Let's go.
Let's go. For pasta e patate we need some good pasta. This is a short recipe pasta. You want it Italian, you want like liquidi rustiche, you want a shell, like small pasta that all the sauce very nice. This is a grignano del pasta. Everything you need for a very nice soffritto. So celery, carrots and onions. I found some very good organic potato. These are Californian potato. Some red Calabrian chili, there's some anchovy, some guanciale. This is also like a Californian guanciale, treated locally. Sweet provola. I will show you how I use the sweet provola at the end to make our pasta e patate.
No, it's not.
This is a sweet provola. And we also have some pecorino.
That smells so sharp. What makes that sweet?
Instead of being salt, it's treated in a different way. Wow. And then we have a pecorino calabro today. So it's a pecorino from Reggio Calabria. Depends where the cheese are. It's always important to give you information because a pecorino that is a little bit sweeter, I prefer it to a Parmigiano. Like I think there is also time for you to start choosing the ingredients you cook with it because they do impact on what you cook. I'm gonna have also some rosemary that we collect from our garden.
Oh, nice.
And this is everything. This is a one pot or pan. Pot.
That's a pot.
This is a one pot recipe. I'm gonna cook everything in here. So easy. Generous amount of olive oil. You know,
It's Baroncini olive oil.
that's Baroncini.
Can I help you? Let me chop up the garlic. Let me do something.
No, I'm not chopping. So we're gonna need this. Just remove the shirt.
Miche.
Finish it. This recipe for this soffritto, you want to chop the thin as possible. This is a little trick, chef. I always repeat this. You don't need to tell your guests to put an anchovy, but you want to have. They're always good. It's a good base.
You could do 2, max 3, and it melts into the sofrito. You won't even see it. You won't taste the chunks of it. It just adds like a salty, hearty flavor. So you don't need to peel carrots. This is where all the nutrients are.
Said the California girl.
It's true.
I always add a little bit of salt. Slightly. And then I add my dry Calabrian chili peppers. This is one of those things, if you don't like spicy, don't do it. I add a piece of guanciale in it to give some fat, to give it like some flavor. If you don't have guanciale or you don't have pancetta or you simply don't want to use any meat, my mother used to put the end of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, just the
rind.
The rind, yeah, this part, without the cheese in it. She would have cleaned them and put them in it. It would give some taste. A little farmer trick.
Little farmer trick.
Yeah. This is also the time when you have the soffritto that you can put 2 foglie d'alloro, just like that. Remember to remove them. I don't suggest to boil the potatoes first because I'm gonna show you how I like it to cook them, and also because this is a soupy recipe. The pasta will cook in this compost that we're preparing, so potato will have time to cook. I like them to still stay intact. I don't like when potato get too mushy. I like it to still feel a little bit the potato. Like a potato per person. It's always nice to drink something in a good company. In good company.
In a good company.
That is nice. Let's go. See all the fat. It's nice and brown. The onion is getting cooked. A little bit of white wine. The flame a little bit higher.
We used orange wine.
Yeah, it gives a little kick.
By Fallen Grape, our favorite.
Ooh. You see how already this is a great base. It would be the same base that you can use for a ragùola bolognese, ragùola napoletana, for a meat recipe. It's a great base. Thank you. I appreciate it. Folkloristi.
We have the guy with the accordion is coming at 5.
Let's go.
Cheers me.
Cheers, man. Little square.
These are like 1/4 inch.
Yeah, if you want to measure them, it is a 1/4 of an inch. Potato is a potato. If you cut it half, you cut it like this. It's just for the. Can you put the lower the flame, Papa?
Your wiener is rusty.
When your soffritto looks this way, we can put the potato in. Before we add water in it, I'm gonna have the potato cooking for a minute. I want them to get not too brown, so check them. You wanna keep moving it, but I want them to soften it up a little bit before we are gonna add before we add water. Potato is a very spongy element. We want it to get absorbed with all the taste of our soffritto. And our potatoes started looking this way, low fire, before we put the pasta in it. So potato is cooked. We're going to add the water in.
Special guest.
Carmela Baroncini, special guest. Patata, di papà.
We're watching you, Papa.
Patata. One day we'll care about all this. About 20 years from now. See, now you want that. You don't want the potato to be fried or to stick. But you smell that the fat is now coming up. The brown there, and they're all like, that's exactly how you want it. Before you put the water, that's exactly how you wanted the pan to look like. And now we add the water. High flame, we gotta bring the water to boiling point. Okay, so we are prepping our cheese. I'm gonna cut them exactly how I cut the potato. So you want a sweet provolone, una orecchio, un asiago, like something that has something not too strong. This is more for consistency purpose than for taste, actually. So when the water will be boiling like this, we'll retest the potato. You see, it's even more softer than it was before I add the water. So potato is been cooking. So this is the right time when we are gonna add. This is the right time when we are gonna add the pasta. Here I'm cooking for 3 people tonight, but this is a great pasta that once you rest, like this tomorrow is excellent. So let's say I'm adding, this is half a kilo, I'm adding like 250 grams. So this is a pasta that you wanted to have tomorrow. Tomorrow this pasta is gonna be
Great to have us. You make it tonight, but then the leftovers are just even better.
like I'm cooking it now for tonight dinner, and we are like early afternoon. It's gonna cook slow. It's also, this sounds like something crazy. It's nice to cook away from your meal because you're cooking hungry. Like I'm cooking with desire. So whenever you are hungry and you're cooking, getting ready for a meal later, you're gonna put all that in your cooking. It's very important. It's like when we make pasta with beans, like pasta fagioli and pasta lenticchie, pasta lentils. It will cook a little bit slower because this is a little bit denser than what it would be just cooking on boiling water.
This is a soupy pasta. We are not going for al dente.
No, it will still be nice under your teeth, but it's not, you don't want that from a recipe like this. You know what I mean? Actually, you want a creamy, soupy, cozy bite.
Like a stew.
Not a stew. This is
I
not a
knew that when I said stew,
stew.
you'd get mad.
Stew has nothing to do with it. Also, because we didn't salt the water, add a little bit of salt. You add a little, tiny little salt on the soffritto. You add a little bit of salt on while you're cooking the potato before the water, and a little bit more of salt at this stage. You don't want it too salty, but still there is a lot of stuff in here, and you gotta salt it. So don't go too crazy, but
Salt as you go.
it's always better to add it later than not making extra salty in an eatable. That's a mistake that actually I made myself. So. Salute, patata. Making pasta potato with potato here.
He calls it You hear? Love the provolone.
The only reason I think I had to try several times to do what I do, to cook what we cook. And I have this memory, this database, this visual database, based on when my mom was cooking. So like literally, I only know when it's right, when it looked the same way it looked when she made it. That makes sense. I keep doing like this. You don't want a pasta to stick on the bottom. Usually bronze dyed pasta doesn't do that, but you see how the volume of the pasta is changing when it's cooking with the potato. Once it's cooked, you're gonna have it rested with the fires off for a minute. Very humble recipe, it's a farmer recipe. If you have any wild vegetables that you wanna throw it in with it, some segale, some sinapi, like something a little bit bitter, a nice wild vegetable, throw it in. It will taste fantastic. Now, fire off and we add our cheese. We gotta have this. Now we have to have the cheese melting. You add it and you start doing this. And our provola is all melted in there. You see, we made a nice cream. We can have some Parmigiano Reggiano. Generous amount of Parmigiano Reggiano, don't be shy. Okay, this. And we let it rest before serving it for a few minutes. Pasta e patate. Buon appetito. Orange.
Oh my.
This way. This is my pecorino. Gently. Pasta
E patate.
e patate. That is what's up. It's insane.
It's crazy because it's so hearty and simple. The flavors are out of this world.
You see how gentle it is?
Yes. It's not overwhelming.